What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of our NBA 2K22 Playing Online series. Man, at this point, we're just playing games, trying to enjoy 2K, enjoy basketball. And at the time of me recording this video, the Eastern Conference Finals have just wrapped up, and your ECF winners are the Boston Celtics. Unfortunately, it was not the Miami Heat. They put up a good fight, but it is what it is. Hopefully the Heat can rebound next year, and injuries just have to stop plaguing us, because that was one thing that really hurt us throughout the year. Well, it didn't really hurt us throughout the year because we were the #1 seed in the East, but come playoff time, we can't really have any injuries like that. We need everybody at 100%. Tyler Hero was out. He tried to play a bit in Game 7, but it just did not look right. And so Jimmy Butler, he be carrying for the Miami Heat, man, and he can't really do it all. Bam Adebayo, everybody talks about how Bam needs to be more aggressive and stuff like that. But, the season's over. The Celtics have advanced to the finals, and now it's going to be the Celtics and the Warriors, man. So let me know who y'all have. I have the Warriors definitely winning, and just by, me watching how the Eastern Conference Finals went and how the Western Conference Finals went as well. The Warriors, man, they play smooth basketball, man. They have their plays that they run. They have great team chemistry. Everybody kind of knows their role on that team, and that's a really good team. And it's no surprise that when healthy, they've gotten deep into the playoffs and even made it back to the finals once more. So I have the Warriors winning. I think the Warriors will win in 6. The Celtics, man, they're a hard, gritty team, man. They're going to play hard. They're going to play defense hard. And that's going to be interesting to see a team like the Golden State Warriors, who are not necessarily, I don't know, I haven't really looked at their team defensive stats, but the Warriors, when you think of the Warriors, you think of a team that's very offensive driven. They're quick in their pace. They got guys who can shoot. They're coming off screens as always. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Celtics defense put up against a team like the Warriors, because when you have the teams in the East, they don't really play like the Warriors, because they just, really any team, they don't have the shooting capability like the Warriors. Like, you have Steph Curry, you have Klay Thompson, now you have Jordan Poole, and you could bring along Andrew Wiggins. He could hit some clutch shots. So it's going to be very hard for the Celtics, I believe, to win this series. So I have the Warriors winning this one in 6. I definitely think they're going to take the first game at home, and they're going to defend home court advantage. But, we'll see how that goes. You guys let me know what you guys think. Let me know who will win the finals, what early off-season predictions you have, and how did your team fare this well in this NBA season, man. So this gameplay here, this was a pretty good game, and if you've been watching, it's been going pretty smooth. So my opponent, I think this is the 70-71 Milwaukee Bucks with Oscar Robertson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Look at that snatch by Miles Turner, man. That one got me a little bit hyped. And look, we're on a fast break. Easy money for Buddy Hield, bro. So that snatch block, I rarely get those animations, but Miles Turner came out doing his thing, man. And I know Miles Turner is a great defensive player, and he's been working on his offensive game as well. But my opponent, he has takeover, and I do as well. So you can tell this was a battle of the centers, man. And at the end of the first quarter, I'm up by 1 point. It's 15-14. And the Pacers, I don't know what possessed me to play with them. I was just kind of bored one day, and I was really bored today. And I just decided to just play with the Pacers. I kind of like their roster, and I had a full healthy, because there's no more injuries and playing now online. I thought it would be a good opportunity to play with them. And look at Miles Turner again. Another stats block. We're on a fast break opportunity. But you know what? I find Miles Turner down low, and he's going to throw it down for 2 hands. And now we're up by 3 points. So early second quarter, he comes back down with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, hits the layup and making the game 16-17. And another person on this team, you can't forget about Lance Stevenson, but this man who needs to be watched for is Buddy Hield. And Buddy Hield was just going off in this game, man. He was shooting threes like crazy. And the crazy thing is that I can't really shoot with Buddy Hield. Like, for years on end on NBA 2K, Buddy Hield is probably the most toughest jump shot to master for me because he has such a quick release. I would say it's even quicker than Steph Curry, definitely quicker than Klay Thompson on NBA 2K, man. But Buddy Hield is hard to find a release point, a perfect release point for him, because where I think his release point should be is actually not, and I end up missing a lot of shots with him. But in this game, I was just on fire, and that's partly due to the shot meter being off, and I always mention that in every video. But you can see we're running our offense. You guys know I like to run that fast break offense and get out on the break and get those easy buckets. And I almost forgot to mention as well, no face cam today, going with a post commentary style. Let me know what you guys think. Which one do you prefer, or do you guys like when it's mixed up a little bit, a bit of face cam and then a bit of a post commentary? I do have some post commentary and live face cam commentary coming with MLB The Show, so that's going to be a very interesting set of videos coming. Like I said, I've been enjoying MLB The Show, trying to play that a lot more. But this day of me playing 2K, and it's it's May 30th. I kind of enjoyed playing 2K today. So on this day. So the score, getting back to the game now, is 30-20. Second quarter winding down, almost into halftime, and we're looking pretty good so far. If you've been watching and paying attention to the gameplay, we've been getting open shots, we've been getting to the rim, hitting our shots and everything, green releases for days. And I just wish, this is probably, if I had to make a request for 2K, and I know I recently asked you guys, what would you like to see in this year 2K? I would say probably the number one thing for me, and it's changed after playing a couple games on here, is that just the difficulty just needs to be bumped up, I believe, because I feel like it's way too easy to score at times, like especially when you're in the restricted area. It seems like anyone could score, and because you just don't get the right defensive animations you should get to contest shots like that. And then sometimes your opponent gets it back, and then you're on a delayed reaction, and it just kind of makes the game a little bit frustrating to play. So I would bump up the difficulty. I did not know it was that easy, and I would decrease the boost you get for the shot meter just a little bit, man, just to make it a little bit harder, because I think it's a little bit too easy to shoot with the shot meter off. But I know they always try and go for a skill gap, but the shot meter being off, it seemed like everybody could just shoot with it. I wish it was a little bit of a decreased percentage boost that you would get in that green window, and then you would just pick your different styles, whether you want the shot meter on or off. So this third quarter here was horrible for us, man. 35-36 now to 30. My opponent, his defense was pretty good, and he was scoring a couple baskets, and he's cut the game down to single digits, and we have about a minute and 30, remaining in the third quarter. So the good thing I always mention against playing historic teams, especially the very old historic teams, is that they can't really shoot. But as soon as I say that, someone hits a three for him, making the game 33-37. But I'm willing to live with that, man. I don't have to instantly run out there and contest a three, because I know this 70-71 Milwaukee Bucks team, they can't really shoot like that. And because I'm playing with more modern players, it's so easy to shoot, especially with the shot meter being off. Miles Turner, trying to look for him, taking my time, shot clock winding down. That's way too easy. That was a tough basket, even though we had the mismatch there, but we just had to be patient and try and find something. Halliburton, bucket, and the foul, man. So now, not a good way to start off the third quarter, but definitely how we ended it, we're looking pretty good. The score is 41-33, and now let's see what my opponent can pull out in this fourth quarter. I'm gonna try everything in my power to do to try and seal this game up. I'm surprised he didn't quit yet, because a lot of people they'll quit out of games, especially this late into the 2K season. And 2K season or NBA is pretty much over. We just have the finals left, and then then it's on to next season, and then we have to wait for 2K23 news. But fourth quarter, starting off with Buddy Hield, man. He just was on fire, bro. Like, I seen that mismatch, and I needed a bucket because we were struggling to score in the third quarter, aside from the late third quarter, and I just needed something there, and I knew that was the matchup. Buddy Hield again, calling my own plays. I like how I call my own plays. I feel like it's a lot more smoother, and I know what I want. So Buddy Hield coming off that screen, beautiful play, but he comes back down with Kareem and hits another layup, man. This guy, he's not going away. I know he wants to attack the paint, but I'm trying everything I could do with Miles Turner. So Turner to the rim, can't get that one to go. I wanted to call the same play for Buddy Hield, but TJ Warren in the corner. Let's go, count that for 3 points, and now we got a pretty good sizable lead. I'm not really nervous right now. 3 minutes remaining in the fourth, not a lot of time. Oscar Robertson and Kareem, I'm playing that pick and roll. He goes up quickly with it with Kareem, and now he only makes it a 12 point lead, excuse me. So again, that play that we ran for Buddy Hield, you know what? Let me run it again. I could take this matchup with Lance Stevenson, but I say, you know what? Let me see what this play looking like. And Buddy Hield once more, same spot, green release twice in a row in that play. It's looking pretty nice. You can see 9 points in the first half and 8 points in the second half. He has just done an amazing job. But Kareem, I could just not stop Kareem. I had Kareem number in the first half, but now Kareem, he's going in. I just had to leave Miles Turner in for the whole game because for a majority of the game because I just needed his defensive presence out there. So you can see he's kind of cutting it down. It's 41-52. Good steal by us. Tyrese Halliburton on the break, but I decided to slow it down. Let me see what I could get. Try and find something. Buddy Hield, move them to the shooting guard position. That's another 3 for us. 41-55. And this game is just basically out of reach, man. 1:30 remaining. He's trying to go to work with Kareem again. Hits the 3 with Oscar Robertson. I'm okay with that. I could live with that. This game is pretty much wrapped up from us, and we just have to make sure we don't fumble anything. TJ Warren putting his stamp of approval on it, and we're going to walk out here with a nice little victory. He's still giving his all. He gets it to Kareem. I'm not sure why he didn't pull that 3 with Bob Danrich, but, you know, it is what it is. We end up winning this one 59-48. So, yeah, man, that was a pretty good victory for us. I haven't really played with the tier 3 teams in a while, so it's kind of fun playing with the Pacers, and especially when Buddy Hield could be on fire like that. That's pretty good, man. So you guys let me know who you got winning the finals. What are your off-season predictions and everything, what the draft is looking like. I haven't really been paying attention to the draft, but as always, man, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate the video. I appreciate your support, excuse me, and I will see you in the next video. I will try and live stream whenever I get a chance, but I'll talk to you guys later.